I am here in Paris, France with Dawn Staley after South Carolina's 100-71 victory over Notre Dame. Dawn, I've interviewed you many times, never quite in a place like this. Just take me through your night here in Paris.
I enjoyed everything, and it's because of the people who I'm with. I'm with our team, our staff. Some of them have never been, have never taken a trip internationally. Some of our players haven't. To be able to experience it with them, to see their faces, to see the stories. I see our players on FaceTime with their friends and their family, and they're talking about the Eiffel Tower. They're talking about being able to see all these sights in Paris, only the things that they've seen in books and on their phones. So it was super cool to experience it with them. So I'm full. And then the play the way we played made it worth those dog days in which we felt like this couldn't be. And I'm happy for our players. I hope they are happy about their play, about our team, and I hope they look forward to the future because we can have nights like this. And when nights like this aren't going in our favor, that we have enough chemistry and enough just grit to bear down and get things done.
Speaking of the game, obviously this is kind of the start of a new era for the Gamecock women's basketball team. What stood out to you the most in this win?
The win was full of great qualities. One is the sharing of basketball. Two was our ability to communicate on the defensive side of the basketball. We've been preaching that and preaching that. We did see them actually activate some of those things as far as early communication and talking out there on the floor. It really was a beautiful thing to see from our players because we know where we came from.
Obviously, back in Colombia, we've all been watching Malaysia Fulwiley at Keenan for years now. This was really the country's first time to see her. What did you think of her performance that had everybody talking tonight?
Great. Malaysia is actually incredible to coach because she wants to be as good as she is. She wants to be the best. She wants to play mistake-free or turnover-free, but she also wants the ability and the space to create. To be instinctive. She's got great instincts. She's got, she gets up for games. We got to get her approaching practice a little bit better than she is. But again, it's a process for her. So, as well as she played today, I know she's going to have freshman moments. But I hope she can remember how special she is during those moments so they won't last very long.
Do you remember the first time you saw her do all of these jaw-dropping moves?
We've been watching Malaysia for 5-6 years now. So I've seen her do all of that. And she just told the press here that she actually practices those things. She really does practice those things. Not in our practice, but when she's with her trainer, she's actually doing those moves over and over again. Now it's just normal for her to do those things. It is second nature for her to create out there on the basketball court. I think, now everybody else is getting a chance to see what we've seen for a lot of years now.
Obviously, we've been waiting for this day for months now. It's a huge moment for women's sports. Just did it live up to the hype for you?
I think it lived up to the hype. I know it was a 29-point game, but Notre Dame still has some great moments. They had a guard, Hannah Hidalgo, that we couldn't do anything with her tonight. I thought we did a great job at just keeping the production down of some of their experienced players, and they're going to be a formidable opponent. I would not be surprised if we see them in the NCAA tournament.
And lastly, do you have a favorite moment from your time here in Paris?
Every day was a great day. Like, I look forward to something during that day. And it's because I got a chance to spend it with, our basketball family and our fams. Like, they really, really enjoy themselves. They tell us about it all the time, but they really, really enjoyed every second of it. So I'm glad that when someone spends their hard-earned money and they're happy, like it was worth it, that brings me nothing but joy. So my cup runneth over when it comes to knowing that everybody that came here walks away with incredible memories.
Thanks, Dawn. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio. Our time in Paris is over. We'll send it back to you in Colombia.
If you want to stay up to date with this story and much more, subscribe to our Watch Fox YouTube page. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update.